In this video, we are showcasing American Greg Minklei's 130th place Worlds deck, what we're calling Crustle-Pon. It utilizes Crustle with the mysterious rock inability, preventing damage taken from Pokemon EX, the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX card, preventing damage taken from any Pokemon with an ability, and Munkidori with the Adrenabrain ability, wherein you can move 3 damage counters for one of your Pokemon to any one of your opponent's Pokemon when you have a Darkness Energy attached. We'll go over the deck and get into some games.
Control players denied.
Hey Control Nation, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dr. Red. Here's the aforementioned Crustle with the mysterious Rock-In ability. Also has the attack Superb Scissors doing 120 base damage for 2 colors and a grass energy. This attack's damage is not affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. That's great because if we're facing off against a fellow Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX, the Cornerstone stance ability does not affect us, and we will one-shot it because it is weak to grass and only has 210 HP. The attack Demolish does 140 base damage for 2 colorless and 1 fighting energy. It's not affected by weakness or resistance, so it'll go through any psychic Pokemon that resist fighting, and it's not affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, so it'll go through Mimikyu as well. We also have Munkidori with the Adrenabrain ability and Mind Bend, which will inflict confusion, but we're not running Prism Energy or Psychic Energy, so we're just going to use it for healing. Also want to say hey to Greg. Hope you're watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I do your archetype proud. Please feel free to correct me in the comments. Basically, how this deck's going to work is you want to get Dwebble in the active spot, turn 1 going second, use the Ascension attack for 1 colorless energy. Search deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it. So with the abundance of EX Pokemon in the format, you can already damage lock right away. If that's not possible and you have Munkidori or Ogerpon in the active, what you want to do is use one of the 4 copies of Arven we have to go ahead and find Buddy Buddy Poffin to go ahead and get said Dwebble. And you could also use it to find TM Turbo Energize. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards, attach them to your bench Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck. You can also use Arven to go ahead and get Luxurious Cape. If the Pokemon this card is attached to doesn't have a rule block, it gets 100 HP, but if it's KO'd by damage from an attack, it turns into a 2-prize Pokemon. We're going to attach that Luxurious Cape to Crustle to give it 250 HP, make it a little bit of a tank. So single prize Pokemon, that'll give it some trouble. It'll last longer. Also with Munkidori, it'll quicken the KOs you can take with Munkidori. Also get rid of stuff like Cleffa and Badoo. Otherwise, you're going to want to put Mist Energy on the Crustle in case you're facing Dragapult, so that if Phantom Dive gets off, you won't be taking any damage on the bench. Also, if you're facing Dragapult and they play Duskull, you're going to want to use one of the 4 copies of Boss to just go ahead and just get those out of the way, because with Crustle in the active, Dragapult can't touch you. We also run the often unused Practice Studio. The attacks of Stage 1 Pokemon do 10 more damage to the opponent's active Pokemon. This comes in handy today, facing off against Pidgeot and Baxcalibur. We also have 1 copy of Town Store, 1 copy of Artisan to go ahead and find Munkidori without Nest Ball, though we do also run 2 copies of Nest Ball. We also have a copy of Energy Switch if something's on the bench and we need to charge up our Crustle in the active. We can just Energy Switch it, attach for turn, or also just use Crispin, which we have 4 copies of. We also have 3 copies of Iono as our draw engine, if you will. Lana's Aid, 1 copy, put up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon that don't have a rule box or basic energy cards into your discard pile. And that's pretty much it. Air Balloon to get rid of Ogerpon and Munkidori in the active, in case it also has a free retreat pivot, in case it becomes a hassle. Real quick, everybody, I want to say thank you to the Arborists. These are the channel members. Thank you so much for your monthly support, helping me make the content. Really appreciate it. Also appreciate all the community that we have here and everything that is talked about in the Discord server and all of the awesome deck builds everybody makes. Thank you so much for being who you are. And that's pretty much it. This deck struggles against Gardevoir. Not an auto loss. We got to be careful with the Munkidoris they run. This deck does win virtually every time against Gholdengo and Charizard, anything like that. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Please take care of yourselves. May God hold you in the palm of his hand. Peace. Okay, so we're going first. Pidgey. All right, that's nice. Maybe Ogerpon can help us depending on what our opponent's playing. We're going to go ahead and get a Dwebble, do a quick deck check. We have 1 other Crustle. And 3 Crispin. We got the Poke Vital A. 3 missed. Okay. Go ahead and attach, and we will pass. Okay. Opponent uses Artisan. Okay, we're facing Charizard. So Ogerpon and Crustle will be fine. We gotta be careful with that Mew though. They play Buddy Buddy Poffin. They get 2 more Charmanders. Okay, that's fine. They attach a fire to Pidgey. And they're going to use Call for Family. Okay, let's see what they get. They get a second Pidgey. Okay, so we should be fine. Boss's orders. All right, so we're going to evolve into Crustle. We'll attach Retreat to Monkey. Play Arvin. We'll go ahead and get... I don't really want to energize. I guess I could have energized with Monkey, but I just want to get him in the active to just have him sit there. We already attached. We'll Nest Ball and get an Ogerpon down just to show we mean business. And we'll end our turn. Okay. So basically what we want to do then is maybe go Chorus, get a Mist, because unless we top deck, say, a Crispin, we'll just get the Artisan. We can use Earthen Vessel to get rid of it. They're going to evolve into Pidgeot. Attach another energy to Crustle, start KOing things. Then we'll just build up the Ogerpon and the Monkey in the interim. Okay, they get their card off of Quick Search. They're going to rare candy into Charizard. Okay, let's see how they move the energies around. If they went into Mew, that would be very bad for us. But we'll see. No, they go to Pidgeot and Charizard. Okay. They attach a maximum bell to Zard. They're going to use Blustery Wind. It's not going to do anything. They could discard the Artisan, though. Got another Cape. All right, we'll just go Chorus. Practice Studio isn't bad. I said Artisan earlier. I wasn't paying attention. We'll get Mist. We'll just hold it. And we'll end our turn. They get a Terra Orb for no doubt a Charizard EX. They're going to rare candy to the Zard. Okay, let's see what they do with it. Now at this point, if they were to go on to Mew, Mew would hit us for 120. We have Earthen Vessel, get another energy. We'd hit Mew. Mew would hit us again. They'd be 1 short. which case we would survive. We also have, so we could also get a darkness energy off of Vessel to help us out more. I'm inclined to boss up the Mew just to get it started if they don't bring it in. Having that extra energy attached here really helped us before Mew would attack. But they attached to the Charizard and the Charmander. There's Pidgeot using Quick Search. Basically, we're just going to attack and wait. They get a Charmeleon. That's trouble, but it's only going to hit us for weakness time. It's hitting us for weakness, so it would be 100. So it would 3-shot us with Cape. Attach energy to Charmeleon. They can hit us if they want. They're going to Blustery Wind. Okay, it's not going to do anything. We could take out the Charmeleon. We can go start with Mew. Crispin, let's go. We'll do this. All right, we'll attach this one here. Attach this one to Monkey. Since I use Crispin, we'll just use Superb Scissors. Oh, I forgot to play that's a misplay. I forgot to play Practice Studio. We're still 120, 240, yeah, and then it'd be 130, 260. We're still 3-shotting it either way, but I understand. Not good practice. Okay, that's all right, though. We're also 2-shotting Zard because it's weak to grass. There's the Charmeleon. Gonna combustion us, that's fine. Could use Poke VTOL A. I'm gonna take it out now since it's already here. I'm gonna focus on Pidgeot. We could go for the Pidgey if we wanted to. And we'll go here. I'll get a Darkness in case I find another Monkey. Put this on Ogerpon just in case. We'll take the KO with Charmeleon. Okay, so now he can't evolve and attach to Mew. I've said that a lot this video so far. We can boss up the Pidgeot if he doesn't push it. So now with Munkidori's help and Practice Studio, we can get rid of the Pidgeot into Crustle hits. Gonna put focus on the Pidgey, okay. Gonna play Artisan. Depending on what he gets, we might just boss that instead. Charmander, we're fine. If it was Duskull, I'd say, yeah, let's go for the Skull. It's going to use Quick Search. Essentially, we're just going to use Monkey, take the damage, put it on Pidgey. Boss up Pidgeot, play Practice Studio. Take a KO. He's used how many? 3 rare candies. He passes. Okay. Jet energy. All right, let's use this. Put it here. Boss up the Pidgeot. Play Practice Studio. And we will KO it. Pokegear and Arven. Alright. I could have attached to the Ogerpon. Then I used Jet in case I need it. But Crustle's doing all the work. It's perfectly fine. There's Zard. Plus we had Zard for weakness anyway. So unless he evolves, we will KO the Pidgey next turn. He's going to boss up, I'm guessing, what, the monkey? Yep. He's going to rare candy to Pidgeot. Okay, so that's a moot point. He puts on Cleffa. Okay, fine with us. Gonna restart. Get 2 more cards. Good thing I didn't attach Cape to Monkey, otherwise he'd be a 2-prize liability. That just a Zard? Okay. They're going to do quick search. Saw Pidgeot Zard got 2 top finishes at Worlds this year. That's impressive. Kudos to the players. 540. Hitting for weakness on the monkey. Right, so we push Crustle. We top decked a monkey. Let's go. Don't even have to use Arven. We'll do this. Put on the Cleffa. Take a prize. We have a boss's orders. We're not one-shotting anything here, so... Yeah, I mean, we're one-shot the Charmander, but we're a prize off. He doesn't Iono us and he wants to retreat this guy, we'll just boss for game. He's going to Artisan again. He's going to boss up, I'm guessing, the monkey. Yep, there we go. Gets another Charmeleon. He's going to Nest Ball. Still has his quick search available for turn as well. Fails it. He's just going to Burning Darkness. Okay. That's a lot of damage. And we're just going to put Crustle in the active. Another monkey top deck. Wow. Yeah, we're just going to KO for game. GG's. Okay, so we are going second. Our opponent is playing Froslass Monkey with Dodrio and Altaria. It could be Altaria EX for healing 20. This is a bad matchup for us because of all of our ability mons. Crustle can one-shot Dodrio. One-shot anything except the Altaria. Precious Trolley and TM Evo. Okay. They get Fez and Mimikyu. I think the game plan here is take out the Lass. They use the duo. They're going to evolve into, I'm guessing, yep, there's the Lass and the Altaria. Or it could be the Sleep Control. Nope, it's Altaria EX, okay. We could also go for the Monkey, but I don't know. We got a Monkey down ourselves. Practice Studio. All right. Let's Crispin. We have 2. We'll take one of those. We have 2 monkeys. Yeah, okay. Poke VTOL will be great here. 3 missed. All right. I'm going to put down another Dwebble just in case. Got a Crustle. Okay. Freezing Shroud is whatever. So I don't like either of these. With Poke VTOL, I could probably just get rid of the Monkey. But then again, Monkey's only going to do so much because of Lass. Lass is actually helping us as well. Although it has Altaria. But then again, he wants Zooming Draw with Dodrio. He wants Dodrio to have damage counters. 10 plus 30 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. He's gonna Iono us, that's fine. We got a Cape, that's awesome. We also have Nest Ball to get Munkidori. So we could go after the Mimikyu, we could go after Monkey or Lass. Choices here, choices. Greg, if you're watching, what would you do? He gets a Darkness and a Psychic. Puts the Darkness on Monkey. He's gonna Adrenabrain. Off of itself onto Crustle, that's fine. He has Psychic, so he could use... There's Ballistic Break, okay. He could use the Psychic and come up and try to confuse Crustle. We get a boss. That is awesome. Alright, we'll get Monkey down. Because we have Monkey in play, I'm not as afraid of the Froslass as I was before. So I'm just gonna go after Mimikyu, get a quick little KO between turns. I'm gonna come up and take out the Monkey. Dodrio's a problem, but I have other problems as well. Got Town Store. Which is the Mimikyu, but it's going to get KO'd. We get another Monkey. That's grand. Okay, so Dodrio, if it uses Zooming Charge, it would have 4. So it would be 30 to be 130. 130, is 190 plus Froslass between turns would be 200. Okay, so he's not going to KO the Crustle. Although with Munkidori, he very well may if he has a Darkness Energy. No, it would be 220. I just said it'd be 220. Okay, he plays Arven. I'm guessing he's going to get a Vessel. Vessel and a Devo, so he could Devo the Crustle, take a single prize. We don't have access to Prism or Psychic, so we would want to push Dwebble, bench the monkey, use Crispin. Oh, he's gonna boss. Oh, he's gonna get rid of the boss. Never mind. Okay, good. We would push the Dwebble, evolve it, use Crispin to get something on the monkey, or we could just use Lana's aid and get all the energy and the Crustle back. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, he's going to do that with the Dodrio. Yep, we were afraid of that. He attaches to Monkey. Oh, he's going to put it on the Dwebble. Okay. Humming, okay, that's good for us. He's gonna take care of the Dodrio. The Dodrio's doing less damage. Fewer damage. Ballistic Break only doing 70. Alright. Another Crustle top deck, fine. We'll do Monkey. We'll get one of these and one of these. Let's put that into our hand. We'll do that. Do this. Go after the Mimikyu. We don't like Monkey, but we have two of them ourselves. Not sure. Yeah, he could attack us with Monkey, but we have our own monkeys to go do their own thing. We'll do Luxurious Cape for the benched Crustle. And we'll KO the Dodrio. Get a buddy. Pushes Monkey. Okay, so yeah, it's doing that glitch, weird glitch again. This monkey's getting a bit much. At least if he pushes it on, it will be bad. Town Store. Gets a TM Evo. Alright. Is he gonna want what is he gonna want? We know he has a Psychic Energy, so he could use Mind Bend. He's gonna use Night Stretcher. Gets the monkey back. Okay, so that's bad for us. Although if he attaches to this, he won't be able to mine, but we can just one-shot this monkey. Friends in Paldea. That's a card you don't see too often. Draw 3. Okay. Flips the script with Fez. He's down to 14 cards, has 14 in his hand. Still hasn't used Altaria. Plays Buddy Poffin. Puts down a Capsicid. Okay, that's what the fire energy is about. It's a Scovillain EX deck, the fire type. It does, after all, attach the Psychic. Okay. Gets rid of Town Store for Misa Goza. That's an interesting one. He's gonna Adrenabrain. Could really use Mist if we couldn't find it. Takes it off of Altaria, puts it on the benched Crustle. He Humming heals. Okay, so he's completely devoid of damage counters now. So we don't want to put damage counters on Capsicid because he might just get Scoville and up and running. Okay, we're confused. Get another Crustle. Okay. We will push this onto this monkey, put some pressure on him. Try to keep the Crustle healthy. Alright, let's see then. Let's just play Misagoza, see if we can get something. We can, alright, we can thin a little bit. And by little bit, I mean one. Monkey. So we got some Crispin. Poke VTOL would be great. We can't Lanazade anything. Alright, let's see if we can flip heads. No. Okay, we used up our heads on Misagoza, apparently. He can, so if he Munkidoris twice, he can KO the Crustle. But then we can Lanazade for an energy. Okay, now he has Scoville and up and running. So let's see what he does here. If he wants to get up and running, then he has to attach for turn using the fire energy. He's going to Adrena Brain right away. We always could just hard retreat this Crustle, use Lana's aid, bring in the fresher one. He's going to Humming Heal. Okay. We could go after the Froslass and just put pressure on him that way. Oh, he wants the boss? Well, that's good for us, because this guy will stop being confused. He wants the monkey. Okay. He's going to Mind Bend the monkey? Alright. So what can we do here? I'm going to Crustle. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, Mist Energy. Great. All right. Just in case he were to get another one off. But I like it on the bench one as well. We'll put it here. So that's the one we're working with. We're going to Lana's Aid for these. If I put it here, though, we could have won. I misplayed it. If I had attached the energy to Munkidori, we would win between turns. Okay, so this game is going to get prolonged a little bit longer. He still needs 2, though. He could heal 20, and I just come in with Monkey anyway. Okay, that's fine. He could have it. He could have, yeah, 1 in hand, but the problem is Crustle's going to not take damage from Scoville in anyway, and that's exactly why, because I was thinking, okay, does he could just attach the darkness here as well, in which case we want Mist on Crustle, so yeah. Energy Retrieval. Gets back to darkness. Although why he pushed Scoville instead of Monkey, I'm not sure. Does he have Switch maybe? But he can KO me, but the thing is this Crustle is loaded up with damage counters anyway. Plus we have energy, so it looks like we're good. He's gonna put on that one, that's fine. Humming Heal. He's going to pass. We have Artisan. I'll just attach here. We'll go for this guy. Yeah, now, okay, now we win between turns. Okay. Just delayed it a turn, that's fine. And there we go, everybody. We survived a Froslass Munkidori deck with an ability heavy archetype. GG's. Okay, we're going first and facing Dragapult. We want to get the Mist Energy on Dwebble right away. And so we're going to evolve into Crustle. Obviously, next turn. Hopefully we can get Crispin off the Pokegear. If he benches Duskull, what we want to do is boss get rid of that immediately. Dusknoir is a pain in the neck for us. Although if we have Crustle with a cape, and he Dusknoirs us, we can use Munkidori to give ourselves one extra Dusknoir, so we would be 130 minus 30 is 100, plus 130 is 230, so we'd be 20 off. He plays Badoo and Dreepy to the bench off of the Buddy Buddy Poffin. Gets rid of Counter Catcher and Night Stretcher off the Ultra Ball. Gets a Latios EX, okay. Plays Hilda. Search your deck for an Evolution, Mon, and an Energy, Special or Basic. He gets Dragapult and Psychic Energy. He attaches the Psychic to the bench Dreepy. He's going to bring up Badoo. Yep. So now I won't be able to use Pokegear. That's fine, though. I got a Grass Energy. That's awesome. All right, so I'll just play this and I'll pass my turn. So basically, if we can just stop Dracloaks from attacking and Dusknoir from doing anything, we pretty much just won. You know, never say never because you still have to play the game. Oh, okay. He Itchy Pollens us. All right. I guess he doesn't have Rare Candy. Just attach here. Now Dusknoir is a real threat because he can KO us, but let's see. We get a Monkey. That's great, except we don't have a Darkness Energy. He pushes Latios. I'm going to go... I want to get another Crustle set up on the bench just in case. The opponent plays Arven. Gets a Rare Candy EXP share. Puts the EXP share on the Dreepy with Fire. Uses Rare Candy on the Dreepy with the Psychic. He's going to play Unfair Stamp. Okay. So we draw 2. He draws 5. We get 2 Grass. Wow, that's awful. He still can't touch us, though. Okay, well, let's see what he does with Poffin. Yep, there's that dreaded Duskull. Okay, so we're in the danger zone. Plays Vessel. Gets rid of Counter Catcher. Gets a Fire and a Psychic. Attaches a Fire to the Dragapult. He's going to retreat into said Dragapult. He Phantom dives but doesn't do anything. Pokegear. Let's just see what we get. Arven and a Crispin. I like Arven. Let's get the cape. I like another gear, honestly. The reason why is because if I play Buddy Buddy Pop and I'm giving him free prizes with Dragapult, I guess that you could think I'm trying to bait him, but I don't know. I'd rather play gear. I'd rather get gear to go to get boss's orders so I can try to take out this Duskull. Speaking of which, Dusclops, okay. Who knew one little crap could be so much trouble? Then again, what are we talking about? There's a ghost here, so whatever. Alright. Opponent has no Dracloaks in place. There's no draw engine. Can't retreat freely. They have a blood. They bench a Blood Moon Ursaluna. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're gonna hard retreat? Okay, that's fine with us. What are they gonna bring in? Latios, maybe? Dreepy? I don't know. Bring up Dreepy, okay. They're gonna Curse Blast me? Okay. We'll take it. Have to be careful with them setting up something else though. We get an Ogerpon, not helpful, but it is what it is. They're going to attach a Psychic to Ursaluna. All right. We top deck a boss. Awesome. I'm not going to do anything here. I don't want to give him any ideas. I'm just going to take the KO. I'm going to hold on to boss in case he benches a skull. Anything dangerous? We get a Crispin though. Okay. There's the Ursaluna. So 3 prizes left. So I mean, we 3-shot the Ursa. Or if I get a monkey, I could Crispin and then just 2-shot it if we feel like it. But, I mean, let's not get the Dragapult involved if we don't need to. Looks like he's going to free retreat the Ursa thanks to Latios. He's going to bring up the Latios itself. He's going to pass. Get another Pokegear. I'm just going to hit him. He has 2 cards in his hand. Doesn't mean he can't get a Dracloak, but, you know, it is what it is. There, speaking of which, there's the Dracloak. We could boss that, take care of it. But then again, we'll see. Okay. So he... Recon Directive, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put one in your hand, put one on the bottom. He's going to choose a new active. He's going to bring up the Ursa. Kind of like the idea of bossing Dracloak. Colress can get me a Mist. Choices. I think I'm just gonna wait. He knows he's... If he hits me with your cloak, I just KO him right away. He needs a turn to set up a skull. So even if... So, buddy, there we go. So, yeah, buddy. He gets a skull. Okay, fine. We'll just boss it. It's a good thing we didn't use the boss then. Choose the Bidoof. That's fine. We can't use gear then. That's perfectly well and fine. Recon Directive. Itchy Pollens us, that's fine. Okay. And we'll boss up the skull, and we'll take it out. We're down to 2 prizes, so if we get a boss off of the prize or the Poke Gears, we can just get Latios and call it GG's. We got an Iono. They push Bidoof, okay. Although we'll just KO it. Recon Directive. We could also Chorus for Artisan and a Darkness Energy. Take out the Bidoof, see what he does. He's gonna Arven. It's a Night Stretcher. Does he want the skull back? Yes, he does. Yep. Okay, so we'll do this. Let's just make sure. Yeah, 3 of them. Okay. So even if he charges up the Dragapult and wants to boss up the monkey, it's not going to work. Because, no, he's not going to hit the Crustle because of Mist Energy. Okay, so we can just do this. Alright, so Dusknoir can take out Monkey, can't KO Crustle. Even if he self-destructs, we win. Monkey just moves damage counters on to Blood Moon, so that's GG's. He'd have to... Yep, GG's. Alright, Dragapult is down. GG's. Okay, this is an absolutely awful hand. I can't even use Arven. I'll just attach the Air Balloon to Monkey. I mean, I guess you could say I could Turbo Energize, but we're facing Greninja EX with Noctowl. Noctowl's not scary. I don't want to have to attach a Darkness Energy just to lose it as well. There's the Frigibacks. Okay. They attach to Froakie. They play Arven. They get a Rare Candy Sparkling Crystal. Okay. Greninja can hit the bench for 120. Crustle will be fine, but Monkey won't be. I'm going to attach TM Evo. Guessing Frogadier and Arctibax. Yep, there's one. There's another, all right. Okay. So we get Lana's aid. Alright, let's do Arven. Need to get the buddy. And the cape. And we'll do this. Alright, so we'll go into this Dwebble. Go here. We'll put the cape on this guy. Because we can town store for TM Evo next turn. Let's see. Yeah, Ogerpon's prized. I'm sorry, energize. Did I say Evo? Energize. Put this guy here. Attach. Energize this one. So then we have 2 getting started. Yeah, okay. Getting going. If Iono's us, then it's a moot point, but it is what it is. Max Caliber is going to be a problem, but if we get a monkey, if we get a monkey charge, we'll be okay. Giovanni's Charisma. Wow, that is a card you were not expecting to see. Put an energy attached to your opponent's active into their hand if you do attach an energy to your Pokemon, your active Pokemon. Froakie has 2. He benches Badoo. He's going to retreat, I'm guessing, into Badoo. Yep, there it is. He's going to Itchy Pollen for 10. We can't play items. We don't have any items, so it doesn't matter. We got another Crustle. Okay, so we'll do this. Do that. Turbo Energize. I actually don't mind putting an energy on the monkey. Now he's ready to be used just in case. Actually, yeah, we can. Okay, yeah. I thought we could. I was thinking it's Flareon. No, we're fine. We're fine. Now we just need to find a Crispin or just attach for turn 1 at a time. Frogadier could paralyze us. So, I mean, Mist Energy would be nice, but it's only 20 damage, so Monkey can take care of it. Our opponent also uses Town Store and will fail it. Could just been a deck check. They get another Froakie down. They use Itchy Pollen again. All right. Get another monkey. We'll just attach here. We'll Adrenabrain. I don't mind if it's not on the Badoo. I'd be interested in one-shotting. If he gets Max Caliber, I'd be interested in one-shotting him with Crustle. There's the Max Caliber. He's only doing 130 to us. So we can survive a hit. If he Badoo's us, we just use Monkey, put it on the backs. I get an energy, I can boss up the Max Caliber. Oh, he's gonna boss up what? Ah, the lesser charge Crustle. Okay, that's fine with me. Monkey has the free retreat. Anyway. Iono is very welcome. I don't want to give him any ideas, though, and I like the boss. Let's just do it. A Mist Energy, we'll take it. So, Darkness, Monkey, Darkness, okay. Gets a Greninja EX, that doesn't mean anything to us. He can take out Monkey on the bench if he wants, but doesn't matter. What matters is Crustle's okay. He's going to go ahead and bring in the Greninja. Because even though Shinobi Blade's not going to hurt us, or Mirage Barrage, Shinobi Blade can still get him a card. And that might just be what he wants, or else he just was really sick and tired of Munkidori. Yeah, he probably just is sick and tired of Monkey. He's going to Iono us again. Okay, so we lost the energy, but it is what it is. We have Energy Switch. That works just as well. He gets knocked now. We also have Luxurious Cape and Practice Studio. Greninja is weak to Psychic, so it'll be a little bit. Rare Candy Hilda. Okay, that could be for another Greninja. You can use Mirage Barrage. Yep. Can't hit the bench, even though yeah, can't hit the bench because of Mysterious Rock in. I'll take a Chorus. We'll just play Chorus. Get this, and we'll get him. Oops. We'll just get Artisan. Put the cape on Crustle. We'll do that. Spare us the energy switch. Okay, we'll do that. He plays Energy Retrieval. He's going to go ahead and get back those to water so he can use Mirage Barrage, although it's not going to do anything because we're protected against EXs. He's going to attach to a Knockdown by hand, from hand, excuse me. Then he's going to use Super Cold. Attaches it to Knockdown. So he could try to hit me with Back's Knockdown. If he hits me with the Backs or the I could just go ahead and find Lana, get Monkey, or any other number of ways like Artisan. It's the Rare Candy Greninja. Okay, so he's got two of them now. We can also one-shot the backs with Practice Studio in play. Okay. Shinobi Blade, but he'll get it. He'll get the card that he wants. Okay, so let's see if we can get Boss's orders off of Pokegear. Forest. We do. Let's go. Alright, we'll get the Back's Caliber. Practice Studio. And that's good night to free attachments. Another Dwebble, don't need it. They push Knockdown, that's fine. They played Lana's Aid. I'm guessing to get back that whole line. Just the Friggy and 2 water. Okay. Yeah, they benched the Friggy. I'm leery of putting down Monkey because Mirage Barrage could just come in again. But we'll see what happens. We can Chorus for a Mist to get it on Crustle, but we don't need to do that. We can always just use Energy Switch if he wants to boss something. Hits us for 70 because of Practice Studio. We also got Lana's Aid. That's awesome. I don't see any need to do it. I'm just going to take the KO. Okay. There's an Iono. They play Badoo. I guess we could do Monkey to the Friggy, though, like we did last time. We could do that twice. There's Hilda. There's a Bax. Play as a rare candy. Play a Hoot Hoot to the bench as well. They attach by hand to Bax Caliber. They're going to Itchy Pollen, that's fine. Crispin is great to see. We can't use Nest Ball, so we'll just go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way. If I put it down a turn earlier, I'd be having more damage, but that's alright. More damage move. I can get rid of the Badoo. I think I'll just do that. You can push a single prizer. Get a Vessel. He's going to probably Mirage Barrage. We'll just go ahead and do this. If anything, we just get him down to 1 prize. We have Nest Ball and Vessel to get another Monkey. What's up, Crispin? Could charge up the benched Crustle. There's the Bax Caliber. It'll hit for 140. Not enough to KO still. We would KO it with Practice Studio in play. Shinobi Blade does nothing. Alright, that's perfect. So we can just move this damage to Bax and take out the Greninja. Yeah, and I can't, it's not like I can use, yeah. It's 50, not 60, otherwise I could just take out the Greninja with Monkey. Oh, go ahead and be cautious here. Just in case he gets rid of the Practice Studio, we'll put this here on the backs. Okay. And we're going to get Crispin and a Mist. Okay. Max Caliber. Ogerpon could work here as well, but Greninja, yeah, makes that not so good. They play boss's orders for a monkey. They're going to Buster Tail us. That's fine. Okay. I don't know if that's a BM or if the opponent's just distracted or if maybe they disconnected. I don't know. Okay, and now we just push Crustle and go. GG's. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of Crustle-Pon. Thank you so much for watching, and please take care of yourself. Say a prayer. The world's crazy. May God hold you in the palm of his hand. Peace.